Hello, this is Apocrypha from APOC Industries, and welcome to day 31 of Nightfall. We got some copper fed up to our copper smelter so that our copper delivery train can start stockpiling some materials. And we have started working on a very small refinery, which is going to provide us with solid fuel, petroleum gas, and lubricant. The sulfur-based products like batteries and stuff, we're going to handle somewhere else. And yeah. I think the first thing we might do is just take a spin around with the train to make sure that all the core stuff is built for this station. And wow, we are full on stone. Whoop. Okay. We do know how to drive a train, I promise. Did that reach all the way over? Nice. Apparently can't quite reach over there, though. Right. Perfect. We also do need to get rid of the rest of that stone there. You know what? Let's maybe we should take a trip up to the smelter and just drop off all of this stone into stony places. And by that, obviously, I mean stony places. Wait, I could just go to the stone station. Although there's already a train here. Yeah, let's get this stone train out of the way, and we will take you and have you go. No, you can stay there. And we will have... Right, I was going to add this to the schedule. We'll do that when I'm not actually on the tracks, though. So we will have this just sitting politely waiting at this stacker right here. There. And you can go to smelter stone drop-off. Smelter stone drop-off? What are you called? Are you not called smelter stone drop-off? You are not. You are called what? Smelter stone drop-off. And you can go to smelter stone drop-off. We'll just make sure that this doesn't do anything weird. It should only grab stone. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this... No, we're not. We're not going to take this anywhere. We're going to help it unload. Okay, and... our coal train, we can just toss the rest of our coal in there. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got an empty train. We can take down to the refinery. That is going to give us some stone bricks here, I guess. So that's not so bad. And now that it's on our station list, it'll be easy to send this train off to recuperate those resources, like for here, for example, because we're gonna go like that and fill up our inventory with stone, and then we can just send all this stone off to college. When I say college, I mean to be smelted. There we go. just like that. So you can actually just go do that right now. And then come back here. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the next thing that we need to look at is where we want to have our walking paths. I think that we will do that. Oh no. I did the thing where I used up all my stuff. Whoops. Ah, man. Did you finish dropping off stone yet? Not yet? Well, come back. Because I need to go pick up some stone bricks, as it were. Unless I were to just use a blueprint like this. And that can work for now. There. You can go back. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so let's take a look at... we're going to build it from this side out, I think. Because I don't want it to be any further over this way than not like that. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get myself all confused again. What am I doing? I am getting confused as what? We need some train stations. Yeah, let's do this one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's get our stations laid down first. We'll do that out of the way, though. Are you finished unloading stone? Great, come back. We'll turn off our robots, and one thing that we do actually need is to get power up over here. There we go. And we should be paying attention to where our train is. There it is. And we're going to get in it so that we don't get run over by it. And we're going to head back to Bootstrap for now. And we are going to continue looking at this. Alright, so we have... We're going to have a... Where is it? Solid fuel in, which is going to be a load right first. Load right. Then to load right fluid. And then an unload right fluid. Unload right fluid, unload right. And this one's going to be a resupply, which is way at the end. Like so. Except this resupply is not going to be supplying any ammo because it doesn't need to. It is well protected where it is. Alright. Come to think of it, it doesn't technically need to be supplying solid fuel either because we're going to be supplying that here, but I digress. We're not at that point yet. This is going to require lots of iron and steel. We'll get to that. But first, we're going to grab a bunch of these, and maybe a few of these. We're going to grab a whole bunch of iron. Did we ever set up a box that was saving some iron for us? I feel like we didn't do that. Alright. We're also going to need, like, all the pipes. We're going to need more pipes than that. Way more pipes than that. Yeah. I'm also going to need engines. We don't need all the walls that we have, but it is what it is, I guess. Get some more bots. Okay. We could grab some repair packs. That'd be alright. Oh, I didn't realize they stacked to 100. The other thing that we're going to need is a bunch of iron. And I am very surprised that we haven't set up a spot yet that was just like a box we could go to pick up iron. I find that very surprising. The other thing we need is a bunch of steel. Not going to need all these walls. Are going to need steel. Probably not that much steel, but you never know. Because we are going to have to construct a bunch of these too. Which reminds me, we need to pick up a bunch of stone bricks. So we'll just fill up the rest of our inventory with stone bricks. Alright. And hey, you can even have some stone. There. Hey. Don't need these miners for now. We can put them in here. Everything else I think should be looking good. We could really use more underground pipes. Where did our underground pipes go? Okay. Probably still not enough, but whatever. Also going to grab a bit of copper because we are almost assuredly going to be needing a bunch of wires, so maybe I should grab some green circuits too. Enough. Okay, let's get started. We can start production on, let's say we'll start with 5 of these things. Go back down. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then whatever we need for these, which is going to be another, theoretically I can count 12. 1, 2, 2. And that has used up most of our iron. Let's go back and pick up more. Wait, are we in there? Yeah, okay. Woo. Pick up some more iron and some iron gear wheels. We're also going to need a whole bunch of decider combinators. We're going to need a bunch of pumps. And we can start grabbing some more iron from wherever we can find it. And gears was the other thing that we're probably going to need a lot of that we can just grab here. Maybe not that many. And we'll just, oh geez, okay. And yeah, we're consuming all of our pipes. We'll worry about that in a bit. We'll wait for our stockpile to stockpile, and then deal with that. Okay, so as we were saying before getting completely sidetracked, we know where our what is this? Our inputs are going to go. This is all going to be solid fuel. This is going to be well, let's get our constant combinators in there first so we can know what's going on. We can worry about pumps in a minute. So this is going to be solid fuel, and we're going to say that there's only ever going to be 1 carload here. So we'll just leave it like that for now. A couple of arithmetic combinators. And so solid fuel stacks to 50, so that'd be a 2,000 here, right? And you are divided by -6 instead. That's where we're going to start with that. And we're going to call this refinery solid fuel pickup. We're going to make it the color of coal. Good enough. Okay, and this one is going to be lubricant out, which initially we are just going to say is 12,500. Because this is not going to be like a super huge outpost here. And we're going to call this refinery librarian, yeah, lubricant pickup. We call this out. Oh, okay. And lubricant, we probably have a pretty cully for. Let's see what our cully is for lubricant. 0170. 0170. All right. This one is going to be petroleum gas, which again we are initially going to limit to 12,500, which is basically a half a tank, which, by the way, also means we're only going to be running one wagon each for each of these things. 12,500. You are going to be refinery petro pickup. And I don't think we have a color for petroleum gas on here, so I'm going to make it a nice pretty purple. Nice lilac. Something like 240, and maybe like 120. It's a nice pretty, it's pretty close to the petroleum gas color. And this one is going to be our refinery crude oil drop off. And that is going to be 0030. And we have an oil train somewhere, do we not? No, okay, so we haven't actually set that up yet. That is fine. We can make one though. And that's going to be a full 1-2 train for that. That and 2 damn fluid wagons. Boink, boink. And we're going to get this supply stop set up so that we can start fueling this train. That you are going to be called supply stop, and you are going to be that instead. You are not hooked up yet. And this is going to be -200 coal. There we go. And you should be coal. And you should be coal. Hello, supply train. Thanks for stopping by. And this is now, well, I mean, obviously it's not going yet, but when the other station is ready to go pick up some oil, we will be able to. We'll have a train ready to go pick up some oil. So as we were saying, this is, don't run over me, please. So we have our crude oil in, our petroleum gas out, and our lubricant out. So we're gonna slap a walking path, and these are probably just gonna be small walking paths here, at least for now. Right, yeah. Maybe do this for now. see how far this goes. We're also going to put a radar down because I'm pretty sure that we don't have radar coverage out here. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have radar coverage. Now, for the refinery itself, we have some options. Where's that oil book? So this is going to be looking like this. The refineries are going to be going up off that way. Our water is going to be coming in from the north. And then we have additional refinery units we can slap onto the end of that. Our storage is going to look like this. So what we're going to do is have a fluid bus that runs like this way. Whoops. Yeah, don't do that. Our fluid bus is going to run kind of like this, as is shown on this refinery base here. So this actually labels what all of the pipelines will contain. But before we get to that, I want to figure out where we want to have our path, because I think, if memory serves, the storage containers and stuff, they have a certain kind of size path in mind, and it looks like it's a 4-slot path. You good? All right. Oh wow, you. Okay, these guys are starting to encroach. Looks like they're expanding here as well. That's okay. They can do that for as long as they want, until it starts actually causing us a problem. So here is where we can contain our pipeline for our fluid bus. The only thing is it doesn't leave a lot of room if we want to do some shenanigans getting fluids out. But we probably have room to work with in here, so that should be okay, actually. So the other thing is that, if at all possible, I would like our solid fuel. We have, for our low-tech, solution to petroleum processing, we basically have solid fuel as a major kind of byproduct, if you would. So we have a solid fuel generating kind of module for each of the oil byproducts. So one for light, one for heavy, and one for petroleum gas, like so. I think those are spaced correctly. Yes, maybe? Not sure. It'll be fine though. So yeah. So that's what we're going to use to delineate some stuff here. Oops. Because those will all feed back in over this way into here, like so. Basically looking kind of like this. And hopefully able to fit through the pipelines and stuff as need be. And we can get rid of these now. We have another part of this, which is the lubricant processing, which we can put basically wherever we want, but we are going to put it right here. and that can be extended out if we need to. These can also be extended out if need be. We're not planning on doing any cracking in this particular location, so I would be okay with extending the solid fuel production if we wanted to do that. Looks a little lopsided. It's fine though. Is it fine? Maybe it's not fine. Maybe it's not fine. We have the chance to make it look nice right now. Let us take that opportunity to that here, and 1, 2. That looks better. Might as well not skimp on it now. And this is going to be down along this way. And now we have our storage containers, which are super simple. They go kind of like this. And they should fit. The plan, anyway, is to have them fit in this kind of formation. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, like that. So we can take this, go like this. We need 4 of these. 1 for petroleum gas, 1 for light oil, heavy oil, and for lubricant. And again, we will put a large power pole here in line with the other one. In a place where it's not going to run into stuff. That. Okay. That work? I think that's okay. I'm going to put these on first, I think. And then we'll connect all these with green wires because they do eventually all need green wires, which is what tells things that they can go or not. All right, and 1, 2. How many of these do we have? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, bucko. We're not quite ready to start building yet. But okay. The other thing that we need here is the important part, which is this, the actual refinery itself. So what we will do is have that right here, and our walking path running up this way. We're just going to run this up as far as it'll go. Okay. Water is meant to come in through one of these pipelines, but we don't need water technically for the stuff that we're doing right now. So the only thing that's really important that comes in first and foremost is the crude oil, which we are going to bring in as so, like that. Okay, and now this should be all set up to give us, we'll put a couple more refineries up here. We built 5 of them, so we will do this. But anyway, this will be enough to get us started with oil. And basically what will happen is oil gets oil production gets stopped if any of the materials get backlogged. So our petroleum gas is going to be shipped out to make things like plastic and batteries. Our our heavy oil is going to be turned into lubricant, which will then go out to make like robot parts and stuff. And any leftover heavy oil and light oil are mostly going to be turned into solid fuel, which we're then going to change our resupply train to use. And also our fuel or our power production. We're going to switch that over to solid fuel as well. The one last thing that we need is a place for us to actually pick up oil, and we are going to do that by building a fluid load right here. Fluid unload right, load right, load left, unload right, unload left. Wait, where's our fluid unload? Where's our fluid load right? Unload right. What's going on here? We do have a fluid load right, right? Oh, not that one. Looking for a mini fluid load right. Yeah, there should be one in there. The heck, is it just in the wrong spot? Oh my goodness, I'm so confused. Load left, load left, load right, load right. What? I am super confused. Load right. Fluid load right. Oh wow, okay. I must have skipped over that like 100 times. So we're gonna build that and hook it up to this oil over here. I realize that we've run way over time, so we're probably just gonna do another build mini episode and build all this shenaniganry. So thank you very much, and I'll see you for the build episode. Thanks for watching.